I'm Rihanna Hawkins. I work for the Interfaith Food Shuttle, and my role with the Food Shuttle is managing the Camden Street Learning Garden. My job title is Learning Garden Coordinator, and that entails anything from managing our community gardeners, which we have about 12 of right now, but we're probably going to be rearing up to have about 20 community gardeners as the season progresses. I also manage all of our volunteer experiences here at the garden, and I oversee all of our infrastructure projects, which right now includes our irrigation projects. It includes our outdoor classroom construction, our pollinator habitat enhancement, as well as our composting system that we partner with Compost Now for, our vermicomposting system, and some other little projects around the garden that I'm forgetting. The learning gardens are just that. They're a growing space that teaches people how to grow their own food. It teaches people how to prepare their food that they grow. It teaches people how to be stewards of their environment. And it teaches people all the elements and components that go into having a thriving community garden, whether that's irrigation or having beehives or just getting community support around weeding. And open up our garden to families that live in about a mile radius of us. And there is some food insecurity in this neighborhood. And so we are looking to combat that with growing spaces. So right now we're growing anything from collard greens to turnip greens. We're about to plant beets and turnips and radishes, lettuces, spinach. So a whole variety of things to really help people decrease how much they have to come out of their own budgets for their grocery bills. Because eating is something that we all do. Hunger is something that we all feel. Some of us feel it more often than others. And this garden is really just a space to kind of to allow everyone to come to the table, and we meet people where they're at skill-wise, and just serve as a resource, as a hub for education, for learning, for growing, and for nourishing souls. Anyone can come in the garden. Our garden is open for everyone. We don't have any locks on any of the gates or doors or anything. We really pride ourselves in being here for the community, and just being a resource and having an open door for whoever's interested.
Through the children in the neighborhood, they was coming to work the garden, then they go to cooking classes, then they would cook, then we eat. So I learned mostly about it from them. I've been with the garden about 3 years. The children like it, they're learning a lot. And then the older folks also like the garden because they get treated from different vegetables out of the garden. Instead of going to the store, something you could just pass it down in the neighborhood.
So part of the educational things that we do is we have different workshops throughout the year, and if gardeners express specific interest in certain workshops, like making your own medicinal ointments and herbs, I got in contact with our herbalist Diana, and she did a couple different workshops for us. We extracted nutrients from echinacea, from yarrow, from what else did we do? We did stinging nettle.
Yes.
We dried comfrey. So all of these herbs that are perennial plants that we have in our garden here, you can use them in a culinary use, in a culinary fashion, or you can also use them for their medicinal properties as well, and extract those nutrients with different oils and alcohols and acids as well. A couple times a week, we will actually go on site and teach kids that are in the Blooming Botany elective at Hunter. And we also have partnerships with several other schools in Raleigh and Durham offering the same gardening electives. We have an after-school gardening club called Sprout Scouts, and so they get to come from 4 to 6 on Tuesdays and get even more gardening education and cooking education. So it alternates between gardening and cooking week to week. So volunteers, we have them sign up on our website online, and we have we have groups that are Girl Scout troops that are 10 years old to corporate lawyers. We have, retired folks who are retired who come and volunteer on like a weekly basis. We have folks from South Carolina and out of state come for like service, alternative spring break types experiences. So we have volunteers from every walk of life. This garden it's a garden, but it's also so much more than a garden. It's a community space, right? I was welcomed into this community here about a year ago. Like you heard from Miss Deborah, she's been here 3 years, so it's a very cool experience to see what the women who have come before me started here, and what I have been able to continue. This is a very special space that combines agriculture with community building to storytelling, and just making sure that everyone has a seat at the table, that every voice is heard, and that everyone feels valid and knows their worth.
Garden is very helpful for the children and the neighborhood, and we thank for all the help that comes in here and communicate, and we get together and be a family. It's the biggest thing about this garden. It's a family thing, and everybody is with everybody. The children with it, the older people. It's just great.